Good afternoon, Sky Family. We are going to do our daily quest for the day. If you have the season pass, please get your extra ticket. There we go. And then we will go over here and pick up our daily quest. And I bow to pick up and drop off my quests. And let's pick up our candles here in Avery.
Hey, you're gonna be all right. Just keep going.
And don't forget your rock boy. Mine's always in the same spot unless I end up going through one of the areas, then it moves, so I usually try to get it before I go through a gate. Alright, today's dailies are going to be in the Vault of Knowledge. I'm making sure there's no candle back there. Let's see what our dailies say. Use expressions with players, catch the light in the Vault of Knowledge, relive levitating adept's memory from the Vault of Knowledge, and light 20 candles. There's a player. You can bow or use whatever expression you want until it's done. Oh, why is it not going through? Oh, it did. It just didn't come across my screen for some reason. All right, get those candles. Here's our first event candle. Here's our second one. There's our third one. And there shouldn't be any more down here. The next one will be on the next floor. Boy, that was a delayed. There's the light. And someone's needing help, it looks like. Opening the door. So I'll go help him. Well, he was calling for someone. I guess he didn't need help. Okay, they need help over here now. Well, if they're not going, let's see if this memory has something we can use. Okay. Yeah. I don't think it's one of the spirits in here. Or it's supposed to be. I don't know if it's this floor, though. Or that spirit's already headed. I guess I need to go find it before whoever has it is finished. I'll go backwards that way. Maybe I'll meet up with them. And see if someone started the quest. Because I didn't see the spirit when I came in. I could have missed it, though. Well, I guess it wasn't in there. I thought this would have been the levitating spirit in here, but evidently it's not. Oh, there's the spirit. Okay. No, and he's not lit up, so it's not him. I don't know why they were wanting the door open then. Make sure there's nothing down here. Alright, we'll go to the next level. My torch is brighter than yours? I don't know. That's actually not very bright. I have a little lamp that I can carry. That is really bright compared to like the torch. But the lamp does not give me health back. It'll give someone else I'm in party with their wing light, but it will not help heal me. There's our fourth candle there. So when I'm soloing, I don't carry it usually. I'm not sure if the spirit we need is the one that's in there or not. I was hoping it would trigger, by doing it, it would trigger a memory to pop up, because sometimes it will. And sometimes other people can see memories you can't. So if they end up going into a memory, just join them. Oh, missing the event candles? If you can always watch the live. I always get the 4 candles. Shortcuts? I'm not sure what shortcuts you mean. That person needs to get out of the memory or it will not work. You can't be in a memory opposite of the other people. I grabbed it that time so it would work. I guess he doesn't know you can't be in a memory with other people in a different memory and it work. And yes, it is this person. So we did have to wait. I thought it might have been. If it wasn't the one down there, I figured it had to be this one. There we go. I already have that memory, so I don't need it. Let's see, all we need now is to light candles. Might be able to do that on the floors above, or I could just go elsewhere, but might as well, since we're already almost there, just go ahead and get the candles here. Sometimes the candles are not lit, so we can try to light them there. Sometimes I'll just go to the first gate, or I'll go to the Valley of Triumph and light the big candle cakes that are in the Dreams, the Village of Dreams. One up at the hot springs and the one in front of the rides going up to Hermit Valley. All right. Oh, somebody's already lit this one. They have not lit that one. And see if someone else will light the other one while I go up here and get these candles. The one by the map, and then the one up here where the wing light usually is. Right there. There we go. Now we just need our last lantern lit. Oh, over here. Oh, that person's doing it. Okay, so we'll drop down here and wait for the lanterns. There we go. Now, if it'll get out of the memory or out of the cut screen, I can do it. There we go. There we go. Now we'll see if there's any candles that are not lit that we can actually light on this next floor. I'm going to start here, light these candles. And that one's already lit, but I do want that candle cake. I just spent a bunch of candles on a cape and some hair from the visiting spirit that's here right now. So I do want to replenish those before the 9-colored deer comes next month. And those are already lit too. Go over here and get this candle cake. And then we will go across. That's the very top up there. You can see the last candle cake up top. I could try going up there first and then going down. Usually I go straight across and then up. Let's try going up there first. You can see another candle cake down at the left on the stairs. This is actually probably easier than going from the bottom up. And go straight down to that candle cake. And then we can go over to those candles and we're done. That's all the candles in this area. All right, so we can get out of here. And we will go get our candles from the daily. Now, going to the first gate, that is sometimes the best way to get candles. I'll show you, because this is just mainly a beginner's area. They don't do dailies or anything like that in this area. So it's basically just for beginners to start out. And the only veterans you usually see in here are people trying to collect the wing lights after going to Eden. But by the time you light the candles in here, the first candle, this one, even if you need the 20, you light this one. Sometimes the only other one you have to light is right outside. So that is an easy way to get your 20 candles if you need them. Because usually they're not lit up. After spending, I had over 550, let's see. After spending what I had, I'm down to 446. So I spent over 100 candles earlier. Let's hand these in. And we will sit and get our daily cinnamon roll. After you hand in your quest, you can get your cinnamon roll. Yeah, that hair alone was like 44 candles, and I think the cape was 70 something. I'm not completely sure. All right, and today's candles for the daily candles are going to be in Daylight Prairie. All right, our first one, make sure there's no more behind us, is going to be right there. Now we'll go find the second one. Besides that area, there are 4 areas, or actually 5 areas it could be. This next area, which splits off into 3 different areas, and it could be in any of those, and then the temple itself. And we'll check the places in here first. Now, when it's the regular candles, the event candles are usually all in here, like one will be here and one up on top. That's a common place for them. Sometimes they'll be inside of this or up on top. That's another place that they hide. Sometimes they'll be like right there in the middle. And sometimes the event candle, if it's in here, will be like right here on the edge. The big candles will sometimes be back here, or they could be over here or by the gate here. It doesn't look like it, but we will get the candles in here. And I guess we'll go through the bird's nest first, and then we'll go to the next area and then go to the cave. And if they're not in there, we'll know the last one will be up the temple. But I don't want to have to light everything to get up there unless we know for sure it's up there. We've looked in the other places. All right. And just to make sure, I want to make sure there's nothing up there. All right. So let's look in the bird's nest. There are two places it could be in here. If we had kept going straight, there would only be one place before flying up to the temple that it would be, and that would be on that little bitty island as you first come in the middle. Here, it could be in the hole on the bottom of the rock there, or it could be to the left near that thing there. We'll look at both spots. It doesn't look like it's over here. If it were here, it would be right here on the top, but it is not. The other place it would be, and it is there. So that is our second one right there. All right. Now we'll fly into the other area, which we were going to go to at first. And you see the temple up the top. This is the area that will take you to the temple. Oh, welcome from the Philippines. If it were here, it would be over here, so it is not there. So we will look at the cave first before we light the altars and go to the top. You can get to the cave from over here, or you can go back through that first one right there. Not the second gate. The second one's back to the bird's nest. That one came from the first area we were in. Let me get some energy here at the altar. You light these. To call the mantas to take you to the top, you have to light all three of those bell towers. All right. You do have to have 2 spirits from one area and 3 from another to get in here. My cat, I have actually 6 cats. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a lovely day as well. And I believe it said the Red Shard event today is going to be in Jellyfish Cave. And it should be starting in probably another hour and a half or so. All right, there's our third one there. So the last one will be up at the temple. If it were not here on the stairs, the other place it would be here. Would be over here on this rock right there. And we'll go back to the other area since we're closer over here and go to the area we were just in this way instead of going back through the cave, so you can see the original way to get there. You need a sky parent. I'm doing good. Thank you, Arya. Or is it Arya? And you can see the temple in the background, so you know you're going to the right place. Arena? Okay. Or Arena? I'm sorry, I'm legally blind. It's hard to see. There are two ways you can get up to the temple. If you have a friend that can give you energy, you can just fly up there. One way is to light all three of the bell towers on each of the three little islands. Or if you can find people, at least one person to open this door, you can gather up 8 people inside, and the door is open, okay? If you can get 8 people inside, it takes you directly up to the temple. After you leave the area it goes up to. And there are a lot of candles up at the top. And then there's a little gate you can go through that takes you straight up to the stairs of the temple. Now, when you come in here, it may not look like anyone's in here, but there will be people in other instances. And as soon as it almost has enough people, all of a sudden people will show up out of nowhere. Okay, that was somebody's. There are a couple just showed up. There's another person. I don't know why he's pointing. There comes someone else. We've almost got enough. We're just missing one more person. There we go. Now we got enough people. Oh. It's trying to get everybody organized to light at one time. That's the hard part. The person next to me is not lighting his well. Come on, dude. Light yours. You can see that it's wanting to be lit, which means his is not lit. There you go. Thank you. So he was the one holding everyone up. And as you see, there are a lot of candles in here. There is also a wing light in here, if you've not gathered that wing light. In the cave there that has the window, on the right side, there's a little cave entrance. The wing light will be in there if you've never gotten it. And once you've gathered your candles, and if you go up at the top of there with 8 people, that top of that mountain right there, where that person just flew down from, there is Oreo, the dog for the game. And if 8 people hold the butterflies up for that, he'll come out and you can ride him and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. All right, and there is our fourth candle right there. Now inside, I'll show you where the candle would be if it had not been there. Let's grab that candle. If it had not been outside, it would be inside here. And this is the altar where you would bring your spirits for this area. They would be following you like little ghosts. The candle would be right here in this open spot right here if it had been in here and not outside. All right, and there are hidden candles back here underneath. There we go. So that is that. Now we will go get our daily tickets from the Days of Sunshine, which that ends on August 20th. So if you've not done the 2 quest things in there, then I would do that before that ends. I did do videos on gathering the 5 different parts for the beach and photo section, which once you come into here, if you go in here and there are candles you can collect in here as well. The beach and sunshine or beach and photos is in here. You can also light this candle, and there's wax in the center over there. But if you've not done this quest line yet, I would come over here. You can click on that, and then you would bring the photos back here, and it would show 3 objects up above. Once you've done the storyline for this, if they repeat it next year, you'll just be able to take the photos of the stuff in here, because all of this is left from last year. But I did the video anyway showing how to find everything. So if you don't know where to find everything that they need, then go ahead and look at the videos I had done. And I did it in steps, so if you've completed some of it but not all of it, you can see which items that you need, what step you're on. Well, you should do it before the 20th. That's going on right now. You can use, if you don't have the 8 spirits to get into Grandma's area here, you can use that lady that I used to get here. All right, there are 2 ways to get your tickets in here that I know of. There might be a third. The race might give you one. I'm not sure. The fastest and easiest way is to come to this girl here by Grandma's tree to the right of it, and she'll want to play music with you. You don't have to play the music. You can just say yes and then back out, and it will give you your tickets. So that is the fastest way to get your tickets, daily tickets. Also, if you need the 15 extra tickets for this area, I also did a tutorial on that. And these are what the 15 tickets look like. They look like little popsicles. And I did a video on showing where all 15 of those are. So if you need to do that, you can do that as well. And if you don't know where the finish line or start line is, which is back there behind, which is another way, and some people like doing the race, you can click on him and he'll take you to the start of the race. And here at the start, if the circle is lit up, then nobody's doing the race, and you can go ahead and do it. If it's not lit up, you'll have to wait for them to finish their race before it will show up. And then you can start. And one of the, well, they moved it over some. It was a little further over. They keep moving the race a little bit. It was a little closer to Grandma's. They moved it today. Oh, I gotta get back. They do keep moving it a little. All right. Once you're on one of these, it will speed you up, but you can see what way it's going to go by looking at the area that it's pointing in, what direction. but it speeds you up so fast. Sometimes it's hard to control. Oh, come on. They're just making a big circle here to get back over here to the finish line. Alright, there's your finish line. And they did have the race like over there, so they keep moving it. So that is the easiest way, is to click on that person to see exactly where it's at. Gather this wax over here. Okay. Back over here, they've been putting the race like right down there to the left of the clouds, but they like to move it some. So it started out over here before, to the right over there, but they moved it. So, and this is Grandma's in here. Once every 2 hours, Grandma will show up after the polluted geyser, which she will be starting about an hour, a little over an hour. But she comes every 2 hours, and she puts biscuits out for everyone to eat. So you can do that as well to get your tickets. All right. The race started out in this area right here, and it went around, but they like to move stuff. All right, and we will show you again, if you've not done this area, like you said you had not. Oh, shards, I think that's another, probably over an hour away. So I won't be doing that on live. I probably won't get the shards today because I've got some stuff to do on Palworld. And I just started a new base there. So I will probably end up going and working on that some before my friend wakes up. Because we were up till 6 o'clock this morning working on it. She was helping me set up my new base, and I didn't get everything done before I get a raid. There's a wing light inside where, oh yeah, I know. I've got all the wing lights right now. I don't think, I think I just got the last memory that I needed for the wing light. So, and it will be, it used to go into the vault to get to where it is now. The easiest way to get there for the Red Shard event, I'll show you, will be back through here. And when you come in here, you'll go to the Little Princes area, which is right here. This is the memory for the Little Prince. I'll go ahead and show you guys where this is. And that way, if I come online, I can just do the return portal and it will take me right back there. It says it's supposed to be at the Jellyfish Cave, I believe. If I remember correctly, that's where it's supposed to be. And that is up here on the left. There's a little break in the clouds that has a tunnel to go through that takes you to Jellyfish Cave. All of this is Little Prince's area in here. He actually goes several places. The very last part of his quest line, you will actually end up in Eden, trying to save him in Eden. And then after that, after you finish, you'll come back in here and hand his quest in, and you'll be done with his storyline. I think he's the only one that takes you to Eden that I know of. But through the entrance there, the exit there, the clouds, that is Jellyfish Cave. Which you can see, it's got a lot of jellyfish in here. I guess that's why they named it. But the red shards will be in this area, usually right over here. If you need anything, if you need health, you can get away from it for a minute to avoid the crabs, and you can get in the clouds, like try closely not to run into them, but if you get close to them, they will give you a little relief. And a lot of times these will be next to the shards and you can light them. Like if there are crabs trying to get you, that person will pull the crabs off of you. Because the call will make them come to him and not you. So don't do your call if they've got the red shards on them. But he'll go to the different spots. And sometimes there's other memories in here that you can use that will give you health. Like this one. It's got torches and it's got the little pots, and if you notice the circle, this is probably where one of the shards is. That would be in the middle. So if you're getting hit, you would make sure these are lit and you would just go near them. Like there would be a shard right here, and over here would be a shard. So you would have a place to get healed. So these memories do come in handy a lot that people put in here to help people out. So if you see a memory, use them. Sometimes at a door or something like that, there will be a memory that has a stool sitting sideways. If you sit on the stool and then move forward, it'll take you off the stool and on the other side of that door. And if it's hanging upside down, like in the vault, where you have to have the two people open that door, if you just stay seated, it will sense that you're there and it will open it up. So that's another easy way to get through there without two people. You found a shared space with fire. Oh, that has crabs attacking? Oh, wow. Okay. That's an interesting one. There have been a couple of things they've done in here, events they've done in here before, but not very often. For the birthday event, they did have something come in here too. Their 7th anniversary. Oh, all right. So that is that. Let me see real quick how long this shard starts. Starts in 1 hour and 8 minutes. So you still have an hour before the red shard event comes. So if you're wanting to do that in another hour, this will be the second shard of the day. There will be one more after this one, but it'll be here for almost 4 hours once it lands. And then there will be one later on this evening after it has a break for a few hours. So that is your dailies for today. Anyone have any questions they would like to ask? Thank you for following. And thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate all the help and support. You guys are awesome. Yeah, you can. Like I said, I probably won't be able to get there because I'll probably be working on my other game on Pal World. So I've got a lot of work to do on there. And it's not like I don't need the wing lights because I already have them. And I have, let's see how many. I have 319 Eden candles, so it's not like I really need Eden candles right now either. So when I miss them, I don't really worry about it. I usually only do them when they're going on like right as I'm online, or if they start right after I get done, then I'll join and do them. But otherwise, I don't worry about them. Oh, you have 224? Awesome. I hadn't been to Eden, and the last month I went once, and that was the first time I had gone in like 2 or 3 months to go to Eden. I used to do it every single either Sunday or Monday because it resets on Sunday, but I have not been there in a very long time. Just because trying to recollect all the lights can be such a pain. It takes a lot of time. Oh, you hadn't been in 2 months? Yeah, it is pretty much an all-day event to recollect all the wings after you've gone to Eden, and I don't really want to do that right now, especially doing the dailies. I need the wing lights I have. So when I do it, I've got to know I've got plenty of time to get all the wing lights before I start the next day, to do the dailies, so I have the wing light to do them. And I have done a video on recollecting the wing lights. I may end up redoing those eventually because it had been so long since I had recollected them. I did have to go back for one of them because I had forgotten about it. I was like, oh, Lord, how did I forget? I don't know. It's just had been so long. But that's it then, if anyone has anything else. Yes, I'm very excited about the 9-colored deer coming too. That's going to be next month, so I can't wait. And I can't wait to hear anything about Aurora coming, because I really want to get Aurora's wings, so I hope she comes soon. I've heard that she might be. I haven't heard like anything positive yet. Just like I heard in the grapevine the 9-colored deer were coming, and now they have said it is next month. So hopefully someone's right that has said something like that they should be coming very soon. So I'm hoping they're right, because I do want her wings. It's about time for her to come. So I'm praying they do. Even if it's a bought one, I hope to be able to get it. I wasn't able to get the umbrella from the summer event, though, or spring event. They had a sunflower umbrella, and I wasn't able to get that one because I missed it by one day. It was the AP item. The Cure for Me, I'm not sure what emote that is. Oh, there's an umbrella in the Days of Sunlight. Oh, I haven't even looked at theirs. Let me see. But is it one that can be used? Because some umbrellas cannot be used for the rain, to block the rain. Let's see. I see sunglasses. There's the diver outfit, candles. All right, let me look in the other shop in that area. It's not in the regular shop there. Let me look the vendor in here. I should have enough to get this board now. There we go. That is the last item to purchase from her. So make sure you use your tickets before this ends. All right. See, it might be that beach umbrellas, one of those 2 beach umbrellas, like that one or this one. If it's those, that will not work. I did purchase this because that was only like $3.99. Let's look. Let's see, her hat and hair, the cape. Jewelry, board, shoes. I'm not sure what the other thing is there. Oh, that's a summer parasol. I'm not sure if that's not really an umbrella. I don't know if that would actually work. I'm not sure. So I wouldn't want to spend it and not know. I know the other ones did because it said, but this one does not say, and I don't want to purchase it to find out. Yeah, it just says parasol. Usually parasols are not umbrellas. So I don't know. It just says summer parasol. So I wouldn't want to chance spending that much and not knowing if it would stop the rain from hurting you. Because I think this is the summer parasol that it has right here. And if it's that, then that's not going to stop the sun on you or stop the rain from you. So, all right, that will do it for the day then. I want to thank everyone. Try the spell. Oh, did I even get the spells? I think I did. Let me see. Yes, I did. Let me see which one it was. I have so many spells in my bag. I don't know if I'll even find where it is. Let's see. It might be that one there. It says prop, so I don't know. Let's see. All right, let's put it on. Yeah, it is that umbrella or that one. So we'll go over here to the rain. And see if it prevents the rain from hurting you. I rarely ever use the spells. All right, now we'll stop and let the rain hit. So yes, I guess it does prevent the rain because it's not taking the life. So yes, if you want the summer parasol, that will prevent the rain from hurting you in the rainforest. Or in the hidden forest. I don't know why I want to keep calling it a rainforest. I guess because it rains so much. They ought to call it a rainforest as much as it rains. Yeah, I know. I wish they would let the spirit bring it so you can use candles or even Eden candles to purchase it. I don't know why they keep making them AP items. But that will do it for Sky today. And if anyone has any other questions, you can always leave a comment because I always post these lives. So if you need to see where something was or, anything like that, you can always look back on the lives. I try to add things like I did some on doing Van Gogh. And that ends on October 1st. So if you've not done Van Gogh, you need to do that quest line as well. And try to get as far as you can on there because you use your event candles in there. And that is also in this area back here. You can use that to travel, or you can just come in here. And Van Gogh is the big entrance right here. It'll take you to his area. And this is a brand new area, the whole thing is. And you can do the quest line right here, just like the one that was out there. I've already done the quest line. The only thing is I have left there is to purchase 2 items. And you can only purchase those 2. I purchased the top one, which was the tree. You can only purchase those if you did the season pass. There is a map here. And this is the little tree with the little pot. Do you see the little pot there? That is the tree. And you can actually sit here with someone else. And you can chat with them. It makes a little chat table to talk to other people. But I've already done that spirit completely. You can also have these spirits follow you if you want. Yeah, I got enough for that. Unlock the next level. Oh, went too far up. There we go. Now the stuff to the right is only going to be for season holders. You can't get that stuff, like the cape that I just got. And after I do the hat right there, the next thing will be the heart. And then I'll be able to purchase the second item that's for 1 heart. And to be able to get the last item, I'll have to work all the way up these until I get to the heart on both of these people. No, I don't want to join that spirit. I'm trying to look at this person. Oh, I had him. I'm almost to his too. I've got 2 items to purchase of his before I can go to the next level. So I have 2 levels left with him. Yes, I do. I do this for the dailies every day. And then I sometimes do knitting because I'm a knitter, crocheter. And I'm in the process of working on doing some lace socks right now. I've already completed one of them right here, which is going to be for a friend of mine. It's a little pair of lace socks. These were knit flat, so I've still got to do the second sock for her. That's going to be her birthday present. She loves socks, especially warm ones, and those are wool, so it's going to be very warm for her feet. She's diabetic, so at night her feet freeze. So if there is nothing else, I guess we will go ahead and end the live. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.